There is a heavy energy, and this heavy energy, it's not just heavy, but it's like there's like some kind of like confusion or something. It's like a confusing unsettledness in the air that's out there. It feels a little bit unknown. It's unknowing. I mean, if it's unknowing, it's kind of confusing because you don't know. You just can't label it. You can't put it. You can't put your finger on it. There's an unknowing, like a confusing, like energy in the air. It's kind of heavy. It's unsettling, and you can't truly name it. It's like a guessing, like energy, because you can try to guess what it is that you're sensing or what you're feeling, but even trying to guess it is could be a lot of things, a lot of things, a lot of things that are connected. This energy that's out there. It's I'm trying to let me sense it. Let me sense it. I got to stand still in order to sense it. The energy that's out there. Are you feeling it? It's kind of heavy. It's unsettling. It's an unknowing. It leaves you thinking, I can't figure out what this energy is. I can't pinpoint what I'm feeling because it feels off. It doesn't feel right. I mean, there's lots of things you could say. It has something to do with this. It has something to do with that. But then it's all connected. It is all connected. And it's like scrambled energy. It's a scrambled unknowingness, if that makes sense. If that makes sense. Let's see. Yeah. It's something like that. It just doesn't make sense, the energy that's out there. But you can feel it, and it kind of like just leaves you just sitting there in like a state of I don't know. There's also an unmotivating spirit out there too, an unmotivating energy. I saw some comments somewhere. There were so many people feeling so unmotivated to get up and do anything, anything. They just like something zapped the energy out of them, or something pinpointed that area of the brain or something. I'm serious. And they don't feel like doing nothing all of a sudden, just like, I don't know, I just don't feel like it. It takes away the desire to want to do something. Are you feeling it? Because there is something out there. Hello, Eric. Something out there. Hello, Kat. You've been in your pajamas all day long. I've been just relaxing, which it's good to relax. I mean, if you've been in your pajamas all day long and you're relaxing and it's something you don't normally do, that's really good. But if you just didn't feel like getting ready and yeah, there's some kind of energy out there. Let me see. No, there's something going on. I'm just going to say this ahead of time. This is, don't play on this live stream. Yeah, like mixed feelings. It's mixed, it's unknowing, is what I said. You can't make sense out of it. And when you think you could make sense out of it, it doesn't even make sense. You can't pinpoint it in one direction because it seems like a lot of other things, a lot of other things are like connected to it. And the connections that are out there, it feels like sloppy, sloppy, sloppy sloppy energy, sloppy connections. And I don't know why that word came in, but that's what it feels like, sloppy. Hello, in New Zealand. Yeah, you saw something staring at you last night. You're feeling tired. You've been feeling that way for months, hypersensitive. You felt that way this week. Yeah, there's an energy out there. There is a frequency. Energy is a frequency too. I mean, you can be experiencing low energy, and that low energy has a frequency also. If your low energy has a frequency, and energy can be felt, it's not just only being felt by humans. It's being felt outside of humans all around. It's and if you look at the news, or if you turn on, they're really, let's talk about that news. It's like you know that there's more going on, and when you like look at the headlines, if you just want to browse the headlines, you know those headlines are not telling you what's going on. There's something much greater that's happening, and it's not just half of what's they're not telling you. They're telling you this much of like this much that's going on, this much. Like you probably are only getting 1/10 of what truly is happening behind the scenes. If we knew the gravity of what was occurring, if there's something grave occurring behind the scenes, it's heavy, it's unsettling, it's unknowing, and you can't make sense out of it. And it's confusing. It is a confusing energy. There's sloppy energy out there, very sloppy, and it makes a bad frequency is what it is. Hello, Polly, honey. Yeah, it's bad frequency. Um, yeah, Nathan, honey. Gina, let me address this, Polly, honey, before you hide him. Okay, you can hide him after I address this, Polly, honey. Thank you, Gina. Or no, I didn't even use my name. Who are your connections to be where you are? How about I'm connected to the Almighty? How about that? The Most High God. That's my connections. I did it, Polly. The Most High God. That is my connection. That's my main spiritual connection. Hello. Yeah, that's it. God. Yeah. I wouldn't even be alive if it wasn't for my Almighty Creator. That's right. Would not even be here. None of us would. But there's an energy out there, and it's a heavy energy. It's a confusing energy. It's a sloppy energy. It's like a scrambled energy. It feels like the forces that are out there. That's right. Trolls will be blocked. If you troll on here, you will be blocked. You will. There's like an energy out here, some type of a force out here. It's a collective force, and it's a bad energy force. It is. Let me tell you what it's doing. This force out here, it is scrambling. It is scrambling, and that's why the energy feels sloppy. It's scrambling to hold on to power. That's what it's like. There is a force out here that's scrambling, and it's like, make it happen, make it happen. It's like voices going on behind the scenes. I don't care what it takes, make it happen, get it done. And there are steps that are being skipped with this dark energy, whatever it is, because it's up to no good. It's skipping steps. It's skipping the order of things. It's rushing. It's rushing to get things done, and it's no, it's not in order. It's chaos. It is chaos energy that is occurring, And that's why the energy feels really sloppy. The connection, like the spiritual connection out here, whatever's out there, it feels sloppy, and it's unknowing and it's confusing because its energy is so scrambled. It's like all over the place. It's like somebody running around and they cannot even think straight. That's the energy that's out there. That's the dominating energy that if you're picking up on it, it's that's the energy you're picking up. This energy is out there, and it's likened to a person walking around so confused. Their brain is so scattered. This energy is so scattered, it doesn't know what to do, and it's literally trying everything. It's trying to get everything ready because it wasn't prepared for the unknown that's coming. There was an unknown factor, and it did not calculate the unknown factor that was coming in. This scattered energy, it's the dark energy, it's the bad energy. It wasn't able to calculate it, and things are scrambling, it's confusing, it's unsettling, it's heavy. You can feel the heaviness of it because of the rushing to get all this stuff done, all of it. And unfortunately, you're connected. We're in this world. We're energetic beings. We can feel it. If you feel stuff like that, we're connected to it. What happens with whatever this energy out here does, it affects us too. We can feel the, shall we say, the ripples, the ripples of its energy. We can. The ripples of its energy. It's unsettling. It is. It needs to. It's not going to settle down until the opposing force comes. There is an opposing force, and the opposing force hasn't fully engaged this dark energy. It hasn't. It has not fully engaged, but it will fully engage. It's coming. It is coming. It's holding off the opposing force against this scrambled. It is scrambled, confusing, dark energy, and it's not really even the dark matter or nothing like that. No, this is dark energy. It's coming from humans working with things they don't know nothing about. They can't harness the energy of what they're working with. They can't make the calculated decisions that they need to make. They can't. They're at a loss because they are lost. They're running around in the darkness. There's no light in it. There's no light in that dark energy that's out there, and that's the heavy energy. There's no light in it. They can't see what they're doing. They literally cannot see what they're doing in the dark. They can't. And they keep bringing more resources in, but these resources, I can only think of the word, the resources that they're bringing in, and it could be people or stuff, they don't have no idea either. They're adding to the confusing energy, to the scattered energy that's out there, trying to prepare for this opposing force that is coming. It's getting ready to strike it. It's getting ready to strike this energy, this scattered energy, this opposing force. You want to know why it hasn't struck yet? Let me tell you why this opposing force has not struck yet. I'll tell you why. Hold on, I got my jacket off. This opposing force has not struck yet. I'm trying to get my microphone off of here. It has not struck yet. Let me do this. I'll tell you why it has not struck yet. Just give me 1 second. And I'm going to tell you exactly why this opposing force has not struck this scattered energy, this scattered darkness, whatever it is. I'm going to tell you why. Because this opposing force is well organized. It is well organized. Very well organized. Unlike this chaotic force out here. That's why the opposing force that's coming against it has not struck it yet. It's organized, and it doesn't need to do things at the last minute to figure out what am I going to do. No, no, no. It knows exactly what it's going to do. It did not miscalculate at all. It's fully prepared. That's why this energy feels heavy. That's why this energy feels scattered. That's why you're feeling the heavy energy. You're feeling the energy of them because this energy out there, it's chaotic energy. It's a stressful energy. It's a panicky energy. The energy is panicking. The force, this just call this energy. The energy force is panicking. It is panicking. It knows what it's up against, and it knows it's not prepared. It is not prepared whatsoever. So it's just scattered energy all over the place, all different areas. It's so scattered and disorganized. So disorganized. Confusing energy. God is not the author of confusion. Yeah, he's not. Yeah, we're not going to have inappropriate talk on here, nasty talk. We're going to put your nasty ASS out the door, okay? That's what I feel about like that. This ain't no game. It's not a game, okay? It's not. That's right. It's Satan. Confusing energy out there. It's scrambling. It's scrambling to get its army together. It is. It's scrambling to get its army together, get its forces together. And these forces that it's calling in, these other resources and things, it's not organized either. Hello, Polly, honey. It's not organized either. None of it is. None of it is. And this opposing force that's out there waiting, it's watching, just watching, and feeling the panic. Feeling the panic, feeling the energy, feeling the confusion. There's a lot of confusion. A ton of confusion going on with this dark energy, this force out here. A lot of it. So are you feeling it? Because it is an energy out there. It is. Your heart is so heavy currently. The college students, wow. Yeah, it's all over the place. All over the place. All of this energy. Scattered. Scattered. It's a mess. It's making a mess. It's creating a mess. Because that's the only thing it knows how to do is create messes. It's a messy, messy energy. Hello, Applebrooks, honey. I need to get me a battery pack because my phone is on the verge of my phone is on the verge of you have to look at the ceiling. My phone is on the verge of dying. I did buy me a battery charger, another one. Oh man, I got the wrong type of battery charger. I got to go upstairs to my, let me get this microphone off of me. I got a USB with a C thing. That ain't the one I needed. A USB with a C thing. Oh my gosh, I got the wrong thing for this battery charger. I do have adapters. I'm going to go up here because I got this. My battery is dying and I need to be connected to a cord. This energy is a messy energy, and that's all it knows how to do is create a mess. That's all it knows how to do. And what you're feeling is a messy, messy energy, a scattered energy, a messy energy. We're in here now. Scattered, messy energy is what we're looking at. I got to put this in a charger. You hold right there. Look up there at the sky. That's a good place for you to look. It's a scattered, messy energy. Let me plug my charger in right here to my battery pack so I can think. Okay, we looking up there. We got it. You just look up there. Okay, can you hear me? It's a scattered energy, a messy energy, and you're feeling it. You're feeling the heaviness of it. It is heavy. It's throwing everything that it's got. It's just trying to. It's just throwing. It's throwing all kinds of stones. Anything in its weapon bag. It's its bag of weapons. It's just pulling everything out. It's like, you know, it's like a magician pulling things out of their hat. You don't even know what they're going to pull out. They don't even know what's going to come out. They don't. They're not prepared. They're not prepared for what's coming. This opposing force, and this opposing force is sitting there watching them. It's watching. It's doing nothing. It's doing nothing. We are here. You know that you're not alone. You're not. You're not. Do not grieve for those who that have no hope. I mean, you can't help everybody. You can't. You can't, and you can't. You can't change nobody if they don't want to be changed. They gotta change themselves, and if they don't want to change, that's too bad. That is just too bad. You feeling the heavy energy out there. It's heavy. It's a scattered energy. It's a confusing energy, and it's when you try to think about it, it's like it doesn't even make sense, the energy that you're feeling. And you're looking around in the world and thinking, okay, what on earth is going on? And I mean, you can see some of the things that they're letting out through the news, but you can't see all of it because it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense with what they're sharing on the news because they're not telling you the whole story. I mean, you're feeling the energy from it. It's a panicky energy, and it would cause the person to have anxiety, a lot of anxiety, the energy that's out there. It can suck your energy out of you because this panicky energy, this confusing energy, this messy energy, it needs your energy to keep its messes going. It's so messy. It's messy, messy energy. And maybe that's why some people feel like they're so scrambled up in their head. I mean, it'll make your head scrambled, make you feel like you're scrambled in your thinking, because that's the greater energy out there. It's scrambled thinking. It's not organized. And if that main energy out there is scrambled thinking, which it is, you know that that scrambled energy is being felt in other people too. It's part of the great big, it's like a big collective thing of energy. It's spreading. It's spreading because somehow they got connected with that too. Or there is this, it's a spillover. I got to take my socks off. It's a spillover with that energy. And there's a powerful force out there that's well organized, and it's watching it. The thing is, they knew that this was coming. They had plenty of time to prepare, plenty of time. They've had a time scale. They had their predictions. They've had prophecies. They were given warning after warning after warning. You know what they felt? Doesn't apply to me. This energy out there, that's making a mess on the earth, doesn't apply to me. Doesn't apply to us. We rule this earth. We rule this earth. We rule this world. That's what the energy feels. And you see what comes from their rule of this world. Chaos, messes, destruction. That's how this energy rules. But there's another energy. It's an opposing force that is coming. And now this energy that's in control of this earth is panicking, because let me tell you something. It can feel the force that's coming this way. It can feel that force. It can see the energy. It's seeing the energy too. It's seeing it. It can feel it. It can see it. Feel it. They can see it. But yet there's still those. There's still those who are the bigger part of the energy that is just like, they don't care. They don't care. They really don't care. They're thinking, let it come, let it come, let it come. Because you know what? It's waiting. This messy energy is waiting. It's just waiting to lash out. Waiting for that moment to lash out at this opposing force that's coming. Just waiting. So it can inflict more destruction, more pain, more agony, more suffering. It wants it. And it don't care if it's messy. It does not care. With this energy on this earth that's in control, the more messier, the more chaotic, the better. That's what it feels. Forget about law and order. Just forget about it. We want the mess. We want it all. We want a big mess on this earth, a great big mess. We want people to be confused. We want people to suffer. We want people to just be in awe. Just let the chaos reign. Because it doesn't care. It only cares about itself. It thinks. It truly does think. This energy, this force, that when this opposing force comes, that it's going to be able to slip away. It thinks that it is going to be able to slip away and get away from the force that's coming. Not the majority of the energy that is in control. It's a small portion that really truly does control everything, because that's how they think about is themselves, the small portion of this controlling energy. It thinks it's going to get away. It's not going to get away. It's deceiving itself. It's not going to get away when this opposing force comes, because that opposing force is going to find it no matter where these things in control are. This opposing force that's coming against it, it's going to, did you see that? Hunt it down. Hunt them down. Hunt the energy down. It's more than just humans. It's more like spiritual entity energy. There's nowhere that it can go. There is nowhere. Because this opposing energy has reinforcements with it. Reinforcement. It's well organized. Very, very well organized. It's just been waiting. Just waiting. Waiting and watching. Watching the mess that's being created. Just watching. Just waiting and watching. It can feel it. I'm sure it's registering. I'm sure it's picking up all the energy that's happening on this earth. It's feeling it. It's registering the energy, the frequency. It's not happy. It's not. This opposing force is not happy at all. It's not. It's rather disgusted. I don't like that word, but it's disgusted with it. So are you feeling it? It's messy, sloppy, confusing energy out there, heavy energies. You can't make sense of it. The reason you can't make sense of it because it's messy. This energy out here is scrambling, trying to do whatever it can to prepare for what's now coming, because they thought they had plenty of time and the prophecies and predictions never applied to them at all. They're actually planning their escape. Planning their escape after they destroy the planet. Destroy the earth. They're planning their escape. Just like, who cares? We're going to get out of here. They're not going nowhere. They're not. They go to their final deaths. They're going to meet their doom. They got to They got a date with doom. They got a destiny with their doom, is what they've got. That is their destiny, a destiny with doom. They're not going to be free because they did not allow the people on earth to be free. They didn't allow the earth to be free. No, they held the earth itself in bondage. The whole entire earth, everything on it, and it kept it in bondage. Same thing's going to happen to them. They're going to be kept in bondage. They're not going nowhere. I'm going to go. You feeling the energy? It's heavy. It's a scattered energy. It's a confusing energy because the energy is messy. It's trying to hurry up, get its whatever army, get its plans in order. And they're horrible plans. Absolutely, they are. They're horrible plans in order. Get their armies together. Whatever they're trying to do to for this opposing force that's coming after them, because the opposing force is very well organized and it's got backup. I'm gonna go. My words are done. I'm not tuning in anymore to whatever is coming in. My words are done. I'm gonna stop it right there. So with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello, from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your afternoon. Thank you for your comments. Thank you, moderators. Thank you, Polly Honey. Thank you, Apple Brooks Honey, and any other moderator on here. Thank you. Yeah, it's messy. It's really messy. It's not a nice energy to have to feel. It's not a nice energy to have to, well, you don't have to allow yourself to feel it and tune into it. It's not, but it needs to be made known. It's a mess. It is a mess. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. And thank you to everyone who has. Thank you to everyone who has joined. And please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you. And Muhammad Hassan, the golden age will come after it. Absolutely, Muhammad. It will. It will come after it. They're trying to open the portals. They've got some already open. We're ready for them. We are. We're ready for them. Standing guard at the portals. Yeah, it's fine. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. If you don't see me later, you might, but you may not. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Love you.